Plows ahead for a couple of yards. So testing the middle of that defensive line right away.
If you notice, Steve, the opposite number of Offerdall on offense tonight, number 43, is John Clark. I believe he plays the same position on defense as well, but let's take a little closer look. I may have read that wrong.
Clark does look like a linebacker. He's one tough kid. All right, out of the shotgun, Torrin Young next to the quarterback. Now Young looking to throw. He's got wide open. Oh, and off his hands. Trey, you got to catch those.
Pass ended up a little behind him. I think the wind knocked it down a bit, but he was open for a touchdown if he brings that ball down.
The defender had lost him.
And we watched the pass come down a little behind him, but that's still a ball Trey's got to have. That's a touchdown if he puts his hands on that and hauls it in.
We got a penalty flag on the field, back in the backfield. This may go against the Silver Eagles.
Looks like Waukesha's starting to back up. I wonder if they got a roughing the passer penalty.
That'll be a first down.
Sure.
You are correct, Bob.
That's a darn shame. That's all I can say.
Yeah, breaks you up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just shows to go. These Crusaders are no saints.
Brings the ball out to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles.
Bunch of dirty personal foulers is what they are.
Personal foulers? Are they related to John Fowler?
I think most likely, because that's the kind of guy he is too.
Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles. We'll take those yards any way we can get them. Offerdall behind Blang. Zinger in motion, the handoff to Offerdall, and he plows ahead to the 40-yard line. 3-yard pickup for the fullback.
79. Jake Uravilla on the stop.
There are some big kids in the Crusader line. Not particularly tall, just wide.
3 yards on the carry, makes it 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Silver Eagles. We're just underway. All right, Trey Powers split out wide this way. Riley to the far side. Blang under center. Zinger and Young, the wing backs. This is Young in motion. The handoff to Offerdall again. And Offerdall gets close to the 45. Call it 44-yard line.
Pretty good push there by Galt on that side of the line. Saw him shove his man back quite a ways.
This is easily the biggest defensive line the Silver Eagles have seen all year. Brings up 3rd and 3 now.
It's amazing how Monona Grove has just turned to Brock Offerdall as their bread and butter running back. Previous to the last 3 games, Steve, I looked at this, he carried the ball 62 times. In the last 3 games, he'd carried the ball 67.
I was going to say, he more than doubled it. Wow. All right, out of the shotgun, 3rd and 3. Blang looking for Powers over the middle. Off his hands. So a couple of incompletions early on for the Silver Eagles.
Well, I don't think you can, Tyler Blang, you can't fault him for that at all. That pass, again, right on the mitts. Trey has got to bring those down. Right. I don't know if he would have gone for a touchdown there, but that would have been a huge gain.
The punting unit will go on the field. Tyler Blang's been our punter all season. Our punter. Like I've got a personal punter or something, averaging just over 32 yards a kick. Going into the wind now from the 44-yard line. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, I have to kick this baby low and hopefully get it on the ground.
Jake Showman back to return for the Crusaders. Not a bad kick. It's going to land inside the 30.
Go the wrong way.
Downed by the Silver Eagles at the 29-yard line.
Actually, that would have, if it had got the opposite roll, that would have been a heck of a punt against this strong wind out here tonight. Well, that was a couple of missed opportunities there, Steve. Either one of those passes get hauled in, we could be talking about a 7-0 Monona Grove lead.
You're right. It does show a vulnerability on the Crusaders' side, though.
Yeah, they covered that a little bit better the second time. I mean, Powers was still open and the pass was right there, but there was a few more guys around him at that point. On that first one, Powers was out there on his own.
All right, 3 running backs. Now they'll shift. This is Kukur and Clark behind the quarterback, Krausert. Krausert, the handoff to Kukur, off tackle, hit, and driven forward. Nice extra effort by the tailback.
Yeah, I saw Zach Kwam and Jake Decora and Sawyer Livesey all in on the tackle, but a pretty good gain on first down for Kukur.
Kukur averaging 9 yards a carry. He picked up 7 on that one.
Yeah, surprisingly, only 2 100-yard games for him this year, even though he's averaging almost 9 yards a carry. He has had 2 games in which he's scored 3 touchdowns.
Including that playoff game against New Berlin West. He lines up at fullback behind, or tailback behind Clark again, gets the handoff. No, this is Garza. I take that back. And Garza gets the first down.
To the 42. And that's a first and 10.
Garza with a 5-yard pickup and a first down for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Monona can, I think, just plan on defending the run in this game. Waukesha does not bring a very good passing game at all, and I think if Monona just tries to keep about 7 or 8 guys in the box, hopefully they'll be able to slow down the running game of the Crusaders.
Now they split out a couple guys to the wings. Clark, the only running back behind
just
the
like
quarterback.
Monona's offensive formation.
The pitch to Payette. Payette crossed the 45 and brought down. About a 5-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, that was one of the. We saw that play a lot last year to James Conner and Evan Oldenburg, where both those guys were on the wings and then would come back for pitches.
All right, the PA announcer calling him Jake Pete. I like Payette. We'll call him Pete. What the heck? 5-yard gain on the play.
That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Second and 5 for the Crusaders. Krauser out of the shotgun for the first time. I think they've lined up in a different formation every play so far tonight. The handoff to Garza, I believe, and he got stuffed at the line.
Yeah, he did. Nowhere on that one. No push at all by the offensive line.
He might have gained half a yard, but it's still 3rd and 5. Offered all credited with the tackle. More cowbell. Krauser brings in the play. Boy, they got a big line. Those are some heavy kids.
I think that's what a lot of schools think when they come to Monona Grove, too, Steve.
Out of the shotgun. The quarterback run and lost his footing and lost a yard on the play.
I didn't see him getting a first down there anyway. That hole was pretty well stoppered up.
Let's see who clogged things up there. 4th and 6, they'll have to punt. So the teams trade possessions, and Brock Offerdahl dropped back to return it for the Silver Eagles. Friedel also the punter. High snap, pulls it down. Oh, Stinson almost got a hand on it. This one's going to roll, and maybe it's inside the 10 and downed by the Crusaders.
Well, I think we got a break that kid corralled that ball around the 10-yard line, because I think that was going to roll inside the 5.
Yeah, he could have let it go a little further, but I suppose he got it inside the 10. He wasn't going to get greedy.
Well, Stinson, if he would have just laid himself out at the punter's leg there, I think he would have had the block.
He came darn close to it.
All right, well, tough field position for Monona to start their second series of the night.
Especially going into that wind, it'll be interesting to see.
Only one first down by both teams tonight, and that was by penalty. Monona Grove got one for a roughing the passer penalty.
6:54 left in the first quarter. Riley split out this way. Powers and Brady Blang to the far side.
Moving all over the place on the defensive line.
Blang with the keeper. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but not any more than that.
I think Waukesha is ready for that play. There was a lot of that last week at Edgerton, and we've seen it a lot this year. I mean, Blang has carried the ball 124 times, and I would say 100 of them are on that play.
Yeah, when they turned the ball over to Offerdahl a lot this season, that play became very effective. The last 3 playoff games, we've seen Blang on that very play fake it to Offerdahl and gain a lot of yards.
And I think you'll note, Steve, that on those 2 pass plays on their first series, that both looked like that quarterback keeper before he went back to pass.
Now out of the shotgun, Blang's wanting to throw again. Looking for Offerdahl.
I think that's the first time we've seen Offerdahl going down deep for a pass.
Yeah,
he's only caught a couple balls. There's, I think, one maybe 2.
2 catches for 37 yards. As long was 24. That would have been more than that right there. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Silver Eagles.
And he was very well covered. The only player that even had a shot at that pass was a Catholic Memorial player. One of those Catholics. Let's just call them the Catholics.
The Marians, really?
Yeah, the Immaculate Heart of Mary Marians. That's why nobody cared that we were called the Grit.
Yeah,
because that are the Marians.
That sounds tougher, at least. All right, Blang out of the shotgun. Rolling, looking to throw now.
He's got Powers wide open
this time. Powers, off his hands again at the 40. Trey disgusted with himself.
Incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I got to tell you, Blank is throwing a nice ball tonight.
He is into the window.
I know it, and that ball was about 40 yards in the air and hit his receiver right in the midst.
Yeah, Trey catches that one, and it could have been another touchdown.
We're talking about another touchdown right there, I think, Steve. He was that wide open. Good protection for Blank tonight from the offensive line. He's had time to throw, and he's made the most of his throws. Unfortunately, he's not getting any help.
Trey's got to be disappointed with himself. Any one of those catches could have been a score. Now Blank to kick, standing in his own end zone. Return man standing back about the 42-yard line of Monona Grove. Lower kick. It'll bounce and roll and won't even make the 40.
And that's a field position game right there, Steve. They got the stop on 3rd down, forced them to punt from the end zone, and now look at their field position. Better than they had when they gave the ball up on their first series.
Absolutely. Now Catholic Memorial get the ball at the 38-yard line of Monona Grove.
Well, if anything, the Waukesha defense has shown they're vulnerable to the pass. And they're vulnerable to the kind of pass that Monona Grove throws, which is those long downfield throws. They throw vertically. They do not have much of a short passing game this year, not like we saw last year. But they do have that long passing game, and they can exploit it. They just need a little help.
Krauser calling the signals. The handoff to Clark, the fullback, into the line, plowing ahead. This kid's got some room to run now. MG drags him down near the 5-yard line.
Zach Stinson from the other side pulled him down, but a huge gain on 1st down for John Clark and the Crusaders.
The ball to the 5, a 33-yard pickup. 1st and goal from the 5. Boy, Clark got a good push into the line, and once he broke free, he was just rolling. 1st and goal for the Crusaders. Kukar, the tailback. Garza also back there. Clark into the line.
Clark down to the 1.
Clark is listed as 5'10", 207, and he looks a lot bigger than that to me.
He does. He's a big, muscular.
He certainly looks taller than 5'10".
Yeah. 2nd and goal from the 1. Boy. They got to find a way to stop that.
Monona Grove's going to have to dig in. Dexter Guyette, it cannot be moved out there. Him and Decorah are going to really have to dig in. John McCoskey. The linebackers have to play up tight.
Clark again, and he is in.
Yep.
Touchdown.
So with 4:46 left in the first quarter, John Clark puts the first score on the board.
Oh, that series was all John Clark. 3 carries for 38 yards and a score. Monona Grove actually did a nice job of defending that plunge, but they made immediate initial contact on him. Clark was able to slide off the back of one of the Silver Eagle defenders and get into the end zone.
Now the extra point upcoming. Zach Fidel. Flag.
Extra point is up.
Kid's got some leg.
Good. There is a penalty flag on
the kick was good, but the penalty will make a do-over. So they'll bring it back 5 yards and kick it again.
Well, he looked like he had plenty of leg to get it that extra 5 yards.
Especially with this breeze blowing. I'd say he's good for 30 plus. Illegal procedure will just bring it back 5 yards.
Second penalty of the game on Waukesha. The first one didn't hurt him. Let's see if the second one costs him a point. That would be all right with me.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. All right, number 1, Corey Miller, a wide receiver, long snapper for the team. Friedel lines up from the 15-yard line this time. And the result is the same.
Extra point is up, and it is good.
So, 7-0, the Crusaders taking the lead on the Silver Eagles. 4:46 to play in the first quarter.
Well, such as high school football, at any point, any team can break off a long run or a long pass. It's hard to keep any team, no matter, whether it's Catholic Memorial or Wanakee or Portage, it's hard to keep them bottled up for an entire game.
Stoughton?
Stoughton, too. They'll break off a few long ones. Keep your eye on them.
Monroe.
Even Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe.
They had a couple of long runs this year. They obviously didn't look at the stats. As usual, you just get up here and spout off. Usually don't make a lot of sense, but don't care because nobody ever holds you accountable, or you don't think they do.
Hey, I'm paid for performance. All right, back to the Silver Eagles. Doran Young, Trey Powers, and Brady Blank. I'd like to see him kick it to Trey and have give Trey a chance to redeem himself. Another nice kick. This is going to go into the end zone, and the Silver Eagles will take over on their 20. The kid's got some leg.
Well, so far, Waukesha winning the field position game. The Silver Eagles have started twice at their own 20 and once inside their own 10.
Ball is kicked into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Yeah, the field position really gave them set up that last touchdown. After that punt was down at the 10, Silver Eagles couldn't do much and had to kick, and then they took over the ball at the 38-yard line. That's a short field to work on.
Yep.
All right, out of the shotgun, Blang is the quarterback. Doran Young next to him. There's that play again. This time he pitches it to Young. Young has the corner, 25, 30, and forced out of bounds.
That play busted wide open. If he could have got a block a little further downfield, Young might have been able to turn that baby up the sidelines, and who knows how long he'd run. That's for sure.
That's the look they've given on the pass plays down to Powers. Young kind of trailing behind Blang on that rollout.
Young pretty quiet the last couple of weeks, hasn't gotten the ball as much as he'd like, or as much as he's used to.
Nice to get torn into about two or three more games this year, don't you think?
Yeah, I would think so.
Blang out of the shotgun again. The handoff to Young. Young trying to get outside. Don't know if he made it back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
No, I think he probably took a loss on that one. Looks like a loss of 1 or 2.
No gain on the play.
Matt Reckner called for the tackle. Their two leading tacklers are Matt Reckner and Matt Lechner.
I saw that. It's like their two leading receivers, Schmidt and Schmidt. What's going on there? Something unholy, it sounds like.
Something unholy. 2nd and 11 for the Silver Eagles. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. And a 7-0 Crusader lead. Blang looking to throw. He's got his brother Brady over the middle. No.
Oh, and that should be a flag. Where's the flag? That ball was long over, and this referee looked right at it and didn't throw a flag. That is pathetic.
Yeah, Brady took a shot there.
There's no reason for that. The pass was incomplete. Took a cheap shot by the safety, and no call. Unbelievable.
That was Kukur laying the hit on Brady Blang.
That was just ridiculous.
3rd and 11 now for the Silver Eagles. That ball was overthrown. That's really the first bad ball Blang has thrown tonight.
Well, he missed Brock Offerdahl by a little bit too, but
true.
But at the same time, he was much better covered than we've seen previous to this on these other pass plays.
Sawyer Livesey in the game at wide receiver. He's in the slot on this side. And there's the pass to Livesey. Oh, and he can't hold on to it. His feet slid out from under him.
Well, there's obviously some sort of olive oil or something on the ball tonight because nobody's bringing it in. Blang 0 for 5, and I got to tell you, he deserves better than what he's gotten so far.
So on 4th and 11, the Silver Eagles will have to kick it, the ball on their own 30-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, the Crusaders really dodged one on that. There should have been a 15-yard penalty, and Monona Grove should still have the ball up about close to the 50-yard line.
Yeah. All right, Blang will kick it now. Showman back to return. Still that nice breeze coming across the field that's going to impede the progress of this kick. High snap, Blang brings it down. Gets a high kickoff. Not a very good kick.
But that could hit a Waukesha player. Nope.
Now we get a nice roll. It's
from
inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line where Waukesha will take over.
It's a 33-yard punt against the wind. That's his average, and not too bad. At least it's on the right side of the 50-yard line this time.
Well, I hope Brady Blang's okay. But he took a good shot to the noggin.
How that official could just let that go.
Yeah, it was right in front of him. Now the ball at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
And this Kakura guy is not a little guy, 6'1", 192 pounds, so he was able to lay the wood to a much smaller Brady Blank.
Approximately 50 pounds heavier than Brady. Garza into the line, bounces up one, and he is denied. A loss of 2 on the play at least.
Good job by Monona Grove. Sean McCoskey came back and wrapped him up. Finally helped a little bit there at the end. I couldn't tell who it was that gave him the help, but it was McCoskey on the initial hit right there. And Martin and Lipiot kind of came in to follow it up. Nice to see them gang tackle like that. Maybe they could rip the football away the next time.
3-yard loss for Garza makes it 2nd and 13. The ball on the 35-yard line of Waukesha Catholic Memorial. Hauser calling the signals. Now they shift back into the shotgun. Blitz coming. Hauser pitches it to Kukur. Kukur across the 40. And brought down shortly thereafter.
Another nice gang tackle by Monona Grove. Strung that out quite a ways. Give him a gain of 4 on the play. So let's see
Third and about 8.
Let's see what kind of passing game Waukesha's got. It's 3rd down and 7, and other than one run by John Clark, they really haven't been able to do anything on the ground.
All right, Krauser out of the shotgun. First pass of the game, going for Kokor deep.
Well covered by Eisenberger. Eisenberger was in his face the entire time.
Yeah, on him like a glove. Excellent coverage. The ball falls incomplete, and they'll have to punt it again.
Yeah, great one-on-one coverage over there.
All right, Silver Eagles will get the ball back.
Elijah giving up about 40 pounds to the taller Kokor. But the senior did a nice job on coverage there.
Vital to kick it. Brock Offerdahl standing back at his own 15, ready to return. Now we got whistles all over the place.
Saw the punter actually approaching the line of scrimmage there with the ball. I wonder if they had called a fake on that play.
And somebody jumping is going to hurt them. That's going to take away the fake, I would think, because that's going to make it 4th and 13.
Monona Grove looking like they were coming for the block on that one, too. They were bringing pressure.
Yeah, they're coming hard. Now they'll drop back a little bit, it appears. Good rush. Offerdahl back, taking it at his own 21-yard line. Across the 25, fights his way to the 30, where the Silver Eagles will have their best field position of the night.
That was a nice kick. It went about 46 yards or so.
Brock catching that one on the run.
But with that wind, everything's going to look like a pretty good kick tonight.
Yeah, the ball right at the 30-yard line where MG takes over, 1st and 10. Minute 43 to play in the first quarter and a 7-0 Crusader lead. First time these two teams have ever played. No surprise, huh?
No. No, indeed.
The coach for the Crusaders, Bill Young, I believe has been in that position for 26 years. Of course, Sassy's been around almost that long now. He's creeping up on 20 years, I believe. Blang the handoff. No, Blang's going to keep it. Fights his way up for about 3 yards before he's knocked back. You're right, Bob. They've definitely scouted that out.
Well, it's no mystery. I mean, Monona Grove has run it since game 1. It's been one of their most consistent plays, and that's why Blang is closing in on 1,000 yards rushing this year.
All right, Blang will come up. No, out of the shotgun. I thought I saw him coming up under center. Rolling now, looking to throw. Complete, but very little gain on that one.
Maybe a yard.
Lipsy, with a gain of a yard, it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Now, if they're using that to set up an out and up by Livesey, I'm on board with that because Livesey's going to be able to outrun, I would believe, just about anybody on the Memorial team.
Yeah, there's not many players that we've seen that can catch Sawyer Livesey.
I think that's Sawyer's first catch of the year.
I believe you are correct, sir. We've seen him run some sweeps, but I think that's his first catch. 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Livesey open downfield. And he caught it. First down.
That's a heck of a catch by Livesey. And a nice pass by Blang. Blang splits the 2 defenders. They called it a bobble and done. Oh, my fault.
Unfortunate.
I thought he came down with that ball. Let me look. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah, we really can't see.
But I got to say, the Crusaders were calling it incomplete right from the giddy up. So Blang only
left a punt again.
1 for 7 on the night. And once again, another nice pass by Blang, and he's just not getting any help from the guys that are supposed to be catching the ball. Although I got to say, for Sawyer Livesey, that would have been a heck of a catch.
Showman back to return. Blang punting from his own 20-yard line. Silver Eagles have yet to pin the Crusaders deep in their own territory.
Well, this is their 4th punt against the wind here in the first quarter alone.
Showman takes the ball on the hop and gets dropped at the 40-yard line.
Not sure why he even did that.
Yeah, it was dangerous with all the Silver Eagles standing around.
Unless he just found himself standing too close to the ball when it hit the ground, and he felt like, well, I better come up with that or we're going to have a problem here. But there's no reason he should have picked that ball up.
2 seconds left in the first quarter, and we'll switch ends after this next play. 7-0. The Crusaders lead the Silver Eagles. The ball on the 40-yard line.
Monona's had the ball 4 times. They've managed a total of 21 yards on offense.
Yikes. Well, this is a pretty stout defense we've seen so far tonight. Clark, the fullback. I believe that's Garza at tailback. Krauser looking to throw. Swings it out to Clark, the big fullback. Across the 50. Dropped by Martin.
Pass complete to number 43, John Clark, inside Middle Grove territory to the 47. And that's a 1st and 10 Catholic Memorial.
1st and 10 for Catholic
And
Memorial.
that's the end of the first
Clark's
quarter.
8th catch of the season.
Memorial 7.
And that might be the last pass we see out of Waukesha here in this first half.
Yeah, now they're going into the wind, passing not their forte to begin with. The ball will be at the Monona Grove 47-yard line. Yes. So, let's see if the wind helps the Silver Eagles. First, they got to stop them on defense, of course.
Well, it's the first time Monona Grove's trailed in the first half since the Milton game.
We haven't seen too many games where they don't score in the first quarter. Look back here. Well, 3 times this season it's happened. All right, the Silver Eagle defense back out onto the field. Crusaders trot up to the line. Kukur, the running back next to the quarterback, Krausert. The handoff to the wide receiver coming around and tripped up by, who was that, 25?
24, Pete, I think. Yep.
24, Jake Pete on the carry.
He'll take a loss of a yard.
Derek Zinger, tackle, credited with the tackle.
Loss of 1.
So, 2nd and 11. Good defense by the Silver Eagle linebacker. Now the Silver Eagle defensive line severely undersized against these lines, but this offensive line, but their speed hasn't done anything but help them. The give to Garza. Garza, nope, might have got a yard on that one, but not much more. They have stuffed him so far tonight.
Yeah, Jake Cora there on the tackle. Number 56. And Brock Offerdahl, of course. Garza goes nowhere.
Actually lost about half a yard on that one. 3rd and 12.
Another loss of 1 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and 12.
Into the wind, 3rd and 12. Krauser calling the signals. Looking to pass. Up the middle to 87. That's Mike Schmidt, their big tight end.
Let's see where they mark it. Very close to the first down here.
Ball's marked at the 37-yard line.
Nice looking pass. Just a little hook pattern by the tight end. Ran down to the sticks and hooked around, and the pass was right there. And we'll see if he got the first down. If not, I'm sure they'll go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, that position of the field going into the wind, it would make sense to go. It looks like they're going to make it, Bob.
First and 10, Catholic.
First and 10 from the 36-yard line. Big first down play. Not a lot of first downs in this game so far.
Yeah, most of them by Waukesha so far. Well, 2 anyway. 3.
Yeah.
3 first down plays.
3.
I count and count and count and count. You ever see that count one where they bleep out the counts? That's the count song. Look it up on Google. It's a hoot and a half.
I'll do that.
Yep. On YouTube, that is.
Out of the shotgun. Kukur with the handoff. Kukur got a couple of yards there, but that's it.
Decorah came down hard on top. I think WIAA was there, and also Derek Zenger on the tackle.
The ball just inside the 35-yard line, about 1.5 yards pickup. Let's call it 2nd and 9. You know, coming into the game, Bob, the guy that worried me the most was the fullback Clark, and he's the one that's done the damage so far.
They're spreading it out again, though. We thought, we mentioned it before the game, that they do a nice job of spreading out their carries. They're doing that again tonight.
Kukur into the line and hit by 23.
Zach Quam. Wasn't getting by Zach Quam on that one.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
3-yard line.
Another big 3rd down play.
Zach Quam, I believe he's the 3rd leading tackler on the team this year. Oh, 4th, I'm sorry. 1 tackle behind Sawyer Livesey.
The running back next to the quarterback, Krauser. Krauser looking to throw over the middle to Schmidt. Complete.
Wow.
No, that wasn't Schmidt. That was 24.
That was a pretty nice pass, I got to say. Right on the hands. Nice coverage by the Monona Grove defender. I couldn't tell who that was back there.
The ball down to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Silver Eagle defense getting backed up here. Turnover now. Let's see a turnover. Krauser under center. The handoff to Clark. No, Krauser on the keeper, and Brock Offerdahl brings him down for a loss.
Well, Offerdahl shot the gap and found Krauser, brought him down easily. Monona doing a pretty nice job against the run, but the pass has been their Achilles heel so far tonight, which surprises me, actually.
Ball placed back on the 12-yard line.
One of the Crusader linemen was limping, but he stays on the field. All right. 2nd and 12 from the 13. Krauser into the end zone. Incomplete. Wow, the back of the end zone.
What a break.
Verbaco.
What a break.
Verbaco getting up in the air. Schmidt.
I think that was Zenger on the coverage there, and Zenger completely lost his man, had his back to the quarterback, just jumped and hoped that he would tip the ball, but the ball got through, and somehow the pass was dropped.
Third and goal.
I guess it's 3rd and goal from the 12. I didn't realize they had gotten inside the 10 before.
They must have got right to the 10. That's the only thing I can think of.
So, 3rd and goal. Kukur, Pete, and Clark behind the quarterback. Krauser now Clark and Pete will shift out and they go into the shotgun.
Third down has been a trouble spot for Monona so far tonight.
Coker with the handoff.
It's Coker down to the 6-yard line.
Down to the 6-yard line, 6-yard pickup, 4th and goal, and it looks like the punt or the field goal unit's going to come on.
That would make sense.
Pretty decent wind here, but this is basically an extra point.
Well, hopefully Monona go get a little push and maybe get a block on this.
Vidal will kick it. This will be a 24-yard attempt, 25 yards. Low kick, but up and good, and it's a 10-0 Catholic Memorial lead.
25-yard field goal is good.
All right, 10-0. The Silver Eagles in their biggest hole of the season.
A lot of game left, and they got the end, a lot of quarter left even.
Yeah, 7:07 remaining in the quarter. The Silver Eagles with their first possession of the quarter coming up here.
I'd like to see Monona start running the ball more effectively. They've only run, let's see, the ball 7 times versus 7 passes, even Steven, but Monona's a running football team. They're the ones that control the line of scrimmage generally and garner most of their yards on.
The Silver Eagles have run the ball almost over 400 times this year. Let me find the numbers quick.
443 times this year, and they've only thrown the ball 128, so almost 4 times as much, 3 times as much anyway.
All right. Sawyer Livesey back on kick return.
Yeah, I don't see the football going into the end zone on this one. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this guy kick it on the ground.
Livesey, Young, and Powers deep. All of them can run. All of them have that breakaway ability. Now the Crusaders will spread out and charge across Europe. A lower kick. This will be taken by Powers at the 12. Trey, little running room, gets a good block out to the 30-yard line where the Silver Eagles will start.
Best field position of the night for Monona.
At the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 Monona goal.
1st and 10 MG, 7:01 to play in the first half, and they're down 10-0. Boy, they got some big kids on that defensive line.
I can't imagine that the defensive end over here, number 66, has got real quick lateral movement.
Let's see, he's listed at 5'10", 264 pounds.
And he's every ounce of that.
Livesey in the game at wide receiver. 4 wideouts for the Silver Eagles. Blang rolling out. He'll keep it though. He got across the 30, but not much of a gain.
It just seemed like kind of a slow play. I don't know if that was the option or what the deal was on that, but Blang didn't really put the pedal to the metal on that one.
Well, he had Young out there as an option, but yeah, he gained about a foot on that play. Call it 2nd and 10.
1, 2nd and 9.
Silver Eagles still looking for that magic combination on offense. Out of a shotgun, this is Blang. Coming back this way, now looking to throw. He's got Livesey open, Livesey, 50, 45, 40.
Oh yeah.
Nice move, 30, 25, 20, still on his feet, 15, 10, 5, and tackled inside the 5-yard line.
Nice job of running by Livesey, and another well-delivered ball by Tyler Blang tonight.
Livesey's got some moves. Watch this cutback here, right there. The guy goes down, and another nice cut there. They finally drag him down inside the 5 where it's Silver Eagle ball, 1st and goal.
67-yard pass play to Livesey. Livesey's kind of a big play guy. You'll remember the 89-yard touchdown run he had earlier this year.
That kid's got some speed and he showed some moves there.
He did a nice job of cutting back and avoiding the tackles.
Okay, 1st and goal from the 4. The Silver Eagles with their first threat of the night. They split Powers and Offerdahl and Zinger out to the far side, Riley to the near side. Young in the backfield next to the quarterback, Blang. Blang the pitch to Young. Torin Young in for the touchdown. The sophomore's 9th score of the year.
Number 28, Torin Young.
That was a nice flip by Blang there just before he was about to get hit. Got the ball out to Young.
Well, Bob, I really like getting Torin Young into the groove of things. Was that his first carry of the night? No,
That's his third carry.
Now Drew Schukart will attempt to cut into that lead just a touch more. High kick there.
A fungo.
And it's off to the side.
And that could be a big miss. It forces a touchdown to get the lead instead of a field goal to tie.
All right, 10-6, we'll still take the score. 5:34 to play in the first half. Silver Eagles getting on the scoreboard for the first time. Well, you got to say Sawyer Livesey is Mr. Excitement. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat.
It's just nice to see somebody pull down a pass from Blang tonight. Those balls, I don't think I've seen Tyler throw the ball better in a football game tonight as far as hitting his receivers either in stride or certainly in the hands, let's put it that way. And it's nice to see Sawyer finally pull one down and get the big gain that we've seen as a possibility on a couple of different plays tonight.
Nice look down there with the MG flag. All right, Drew Schukart will
take get another look at it. Just a second here. Nice. I do like it.
It's probably warm.
Yeah.
All right, Schukart will kick off for the Silver Eagles. We still have the win for another 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
I'd like to see Drew really get into one. I don't know that I've seen him really hit one this year.
That's number 3, Ty Schmidt, and someone else back to return for the Crusaders. A low kick. This is number 23, Jake Showman picking it up inside his own 10. Stays on his feet and gets across the 30-yard line.
The kickoff to the 21-yard line.
No, only out to the 21.
Yeah, took it on the second hop, and that really slowed the return down. Didn't come up real hard on that ball. And by far, this is the worst field position of the night for Waukesha. Let's see if Monona Grove's defense can get a 3 and out.
Actually, the ball on the 20-yard line. Yeah, this would be a nice time to stuff them, get the ball back, and enjoy that field position battle once again. 1st and 10 Crusaders. I believe that's Garza behind the quarterback. Clark with the carry into the line.
John Clark
moves the
pile up to the 25.
See where they get a spot here. They'll put it at the 25. 5-yard pickup for the fullback.
On the stop, it'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Just a 4-yard pickup, Bob. Crosser calling the signals. They hand off to Clark again. Clark this time across the 30 and falls forward to the 31.
Nice tackle by Livesey. Got down low on him, brought him down. Brought down the much bigger Clark. Very close to a first down.
That should be 3rd and 1. Nope, they're going to call it a first down. The ball out to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Tell ya, if I had a kid like Clark, I would run him 25 times tonight.
Well, we might see it. He's got 5 carries already.
Behind that big offensive line, the way he rumbles. The handoff to Garza. Garza trying to get the corner. Got 3, maybe 4 yards on that one.
Garza, another player approaching 1,000 yards tonight. 967 coming into this game.
Gets it out to the 35. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Stephen Martini falls up to the 35-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming.
No, it's
Flags.
offside.
Yep, it's going to be offsides against the Silver Eagles.
Penalty flags on the field.
So instead of 2nd and 7, it's going to be 2nd and 2.
First penalty of the game on Monona.
That part I like.
They come into the game with 61 penalties in the 11 games.
2nd and 2. This is tailor-made for Clark.
2nd and 2.
So that whole field position argument kind of lost now with the gains they've made. Bowser looking to throw. Sacked by Stinson.
Yeah. Zach got helped. He got there a little bit. He got there very fast, but he got helped when Krauswitz slipped. That's the second time Krauswitz's gone down on a slip tonight.
So from 2nd and 2 to 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he was going to get away from Zach or not, but he was helped by the slip there.
I believe that's Stinson's 15th sack of the year.
It is indeed 15. I don't know what the record is and if they even keep records for sacks at Monona Grove, but if that's not the record, it's got to be really close.
All right. That pushes the Crusaders into a passing situation. No, instead, the quarterback Krauswitz is going to keep it, and he's going to get brought down by Stinson and who is that? 52, O'Donnell?
Sean McCoskey. Sean McCoskey. So Stinson stayed home. McCoskey came down the line in pursuit, made the play.
Krauswitz made 1 yard on the play, but now they're going to have to punt it as it's 4th and 7.
So that sack really made the difference, negated the penalty completely, and then a good 3rd down stop by the Silver Eagle defense.
Friday will kick it into the wind. Brock Offerdahl dropping back to his own 20-10 line. Low kick.
Watch out. Heisenberg covers his helmet with his hands. Don't hit me.
Don't hit me. If it goes out of bounds, the Silver Eagles will get it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, well, Monona Grove, a better field position yet.
2:54 to play in the first half. Bob, we got a chance to get the lead back here.
Nice job. That sack was the 33rd and a half sack, 33.5th sack for Monona Grove's defense this year.
Something doesn't add up right. You can't have half a sack for a team total.
Why not?
Because half sacks are shared between somebody.
Well, what can I tell you? When I added it up, it came up to 32 and a half.
All right.
So
I'd round it so you don't sound silly.
Just shut up.
All right.
Can you get a 1/3 of a sack?
No. Blang rolling out, looking to throw. Going deep for Powers. And intercepted by Short. It's incomplete. Boy, nobody can catch those deep ones.
Powers really pushed off on that play, too. He could have got flagged, and that same official that didn't call the late hit missed that one, too.
Breaks up the pass. It'll be 2nd and 10.
But you'll note there's a change on defense there, Steve. Powers was not even close to open on that play.
No, they had him covered front and back. I think they got to start running that, but looking for a secondary receiver. Maybe, Sawyer Livesey? Livesey on the field right now.
And the last couple of weeks they've been going to Jackson Riley more, too,
That's true.
Short passes, either over the middle or on outs.
Riley's the tight end on this side. Now Powers will split out wide. Blang straight back this time. Now they'll take off with the ball across the 40, 45, and close to the 50-yard line, and an MG first down. I don't think that was a draw play by design, Bob, but a good decision by Tyler Blang.
No, that was a pass play, but he looked at his receivers, didn't see anybody open, and saw an open field. A good play, smart play by Blang, a 12-yard pickup and a first down.
Out to the 49-yard line, 2:30 to play. The clock's still running here in the first half. And a 10-6 Catholic Memorial lead. Now Powers will split out wide to the far side, Riley to the near side. The lone running back next to Blang is Young. Blang roll, pitch to Young. Loses yards on this one.
Yeah, that was a loser from the giddy up. Everybody on the right side of the defensive formation for Waukesha stayed home, and there was not nearly enough white shirts to block them. That was going to go nowhere.
Back to the 43-yard line, a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15. Ball at the 44-yard line. All right, 2nd and 16. This is not insurmountable. Minute 30 to play.
Nope, they have the win. Blang's been throwing a good ball tonight.
Now they'll roll it the other way. Now here comes a rush. Pass is intercepted. Threw that right into the hands of Matt Lechner. The sophomore picks it up.
Matthew Lechner.
Cannibals' son.
1st and 10, Catholic Memorial on the 40-yard line.
Lechner's 2nd interception of the season. They take over with a minute 19 to play from their own 40-yard line.
Too bad. They could have run some clock there maybe. If they'd have tried a running play there. Instead, a minute 19 to work with and 3 timeouts for Catholic Memorial.
All right. Catholic Memorial come up to the line with a minute 19 left in the half. They're going into the wind. The handoff. I think that was Clark.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Tommy Garza.
Well, Garza, they say, with a 1-yard pickup. Garza's really been shut down tonight. 2nd and 9.
Wow, no timeout called there by
McCoskey on the stop.
by the Catholics.
Yeah, no timeouts used yet in this game.
Yeah.
So, Crusaders may be comfortable going in with that 4-point lead.
Well, I think if they get a first down on this play, we'll see a timeout called. But until they do that, they're probably going to let the clock roll. It's a keeper.
Krauser up the middle, gets out to the 45-yard line.
It's the slow developing play there. A lot of fakes before Krauser just kept the ball and went up the middle.
3rd and 5 with 30 seconds left. Still no timeouts. They may get off one more, maybe 2. But
they're not trying very hard to get off any more plays.
I don't think they're going to. I think we're going to go to the locker room with a 10-6 Catholic Memorial lead over the Silver Eagles.
So
stick around for the exciting second half of Silver Eagle football. I'm Steve Martinelli with Bob Schmuck. The Silver Eagles trailing it at the half, 10-6 against the powerful defending state champs. We'll be back.
At the end of the first half, the score Catholic Memorial 10, Monona 6.
Alongside the former star of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, Marion's football team, Bob Schmuck.
Never played for the Marians.
Oh, you wanted to, though. I bet you had a Marion's jersey at home.
I would have, but they closed the school down instead of having me play.
All right, the Silver Eagles trailing the Waukesha Catholic Memorial Crusaders 10-6 at halftime. It was all Waukesha in the first quarter there, Bob. John Clark scoring on a 1-yard touchdown run, and then Zach Friedel hitting a 25-yard field goal before the Silver Eagles, Torrin Young capitalizing on a long pass play to Sawyer Livesey. Young scoring on a 4-yard touchdown run. It's been pretty one-sided so far, I'd have to say, Bob.
Yeah, I think so far the Catholics have owned time of possession and have certainly run a lot more plays than Monona. This game could be a lot different. Monona's thrown the ball 10 times, have run the ball 11 times. That's a lot more of a 50-50 mix than we're used to seeing from the Silver Eagles. Unfortunately, running the ball really hasn't been working out for them. 11 carries for 30 yards. But at passing, it hasn't been working out so well either.
No, it's aided by at least four drops, a couple of which could have been touchdowns.
No, so Blang 2 for 10 with an interception tonight. for 67 yards. Both passes caught by Sawyer Livesey, who came in with exactly 0 before the game started tonight.
I like the strategy using Livesey as wide receiver. His speed is certainly an asset to this team and something that I hope to see more of in the second half.
Yeah, the running game's been a little frustrated tonight by the Memorial defense. That's not to be, that wasn't unexpected. Memorial comes into this game giving up on average less than 100 yards a game rushing. Have only allowed 7 touchdowns rushing until tonight. So it's not it was expected that Monona Grove might have a little more trouble running the football tonight, but they really haven't dedicated themselves to the run yet tonight either.
No, and this is a team that's creeping up on 3,000 yards rushing. They've scored 41 rushing touchdowns this year. It'd be nice to see them get a few more in this second half, especially in the third quarter, like Bob mentioned in the opener. Waukesha Catholic Memorial unscored on in the third quarter of the season, and they've scored 108 points. That's just unbelievable.
It really is to allow no points in a quarter over the course of an entire season. Doesn't matter what quarter it is. I mean, just the fact that you have given up a goose egg for a whole quarter for 11 weeks. Well, that's really astonishing.
In comparison, the Silver Eagles before tonight have only given up 17 points in the second quarter all season and haven't given up more than 27 in any single quarter. So Monona's got nothing to be embarrassed of.
No. They have a very good defense, and that's what's kept them in the game. I could see how Catholic Memorial with their offense, and they run more or less the same offense as Monona Grove. They spread the ball out.
Yep.
They tend to run the ball at about the same ratio that Monona runs, at about a 3.5 to 1, and that's what they're doing tonight. They, on the other hand, they've thrown 5 passes tonight, completing 3 of them, but running the ball, they have run the ball 22 times tonight,
wow.
Which 22 to 5, which about fits in with what their usual ratio is. Monona Grove, like I say, has not dedicated themselves to the run tonight. I'd like to see Brock Offerdahl get the football a little bit more in the second half. Offerdahl, in the last 3 weeks, have carried the ball 67 times. Tonight, he's carried the ball 3 times.
Wow. Who's our leading rushers on both teams?
Well, for Monona, the leading rusher is Tyler Blang, who's got 4 carries for 15 yards. Otherwise, Torin Young has the touchdown tonight, but only has 4 carries for 8 yards. He took a 6-yard loss on an option play, which really brought his numbers back. And then Brock has only got 3 carries for 7 yards tonight, Steve.
On the other side, I imagine Clark is their leading rusher. He had that long 33-yard run and set up his touchdown. Yeah,
Clark actually has been the most effective ball carrier tonight for the Catholics. 5 carries for 48 yards, but he had, like you said, he had a 33-yard carry on his first rush of the night. This Coker guy, Alex Coker, 5 carries for 21 yards. Otherwise, none of their other 3 running backs that have carried the ball anyway have more than 10 yards rushing. So Monona Grove's defense, other than that one gap on Memorial's second series, has played very well.
Well, and to be fair to the defense, a lot of it was played at the wrong end of the field. The Silver Eagles had the short field, or the long field, almost the entire first half, it seemed like.
Yeah, they did start on the wrong side of the field on every possession. Their best field position of the night was at the 36-yard line after a short punt, their own 36. Catholic Memorial, on the other hand, started with the ball on the Monona Grove side of the 50-yard line. In fact, on the Monona Grove side of the 40-yard line on their second series, and that led to their touchdown. But Krausert, the quarterback for Catholic Memorial, has only thrown the ball 5 times, and honestly, he should have 4 completions. They somehow dropped a pass deep in Monona's territory that would have been a first down later on in the second quarter, but otherwise, he's thrown the ball pretty well. All of his passes have been on the hands. Fortunately, when they were moving in the second quarter, Zach Stinson came up with a big sack, Krausert, to stop one of their series and force a punt.
Stinson with 15 sacks on the season now. He's had an outstanding year at defensive end. A little undersized against these guys, but it certainly didn't make a difference as he beat his man for that sack.
Well, I think if you look at Monona Grove's defense overall and versus a lot of the teams, and especially as you get further and further into the playoffs, you're going to see that they probably are undersized against a lot of these other teams, or at least seem undersized. But Monona doesn't make their on defense, they don't make their hay by overpowering. They make their hay with quickness and speed.
Did you say make their hay?
Make their hay.
You said it 3 times now.
Well,
say it again.
Come up with something else.
Say it one more time.
Not doing it now.
Good.
You're gonna be a jack.
Mission accomplished. All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. I thought we'd see a lot more out of Tommy Garza tonight, but they've really shut him down. He's their leading rusher, and I don't know if he's going to get his 1,000-yard milestone tonight.
Well, he's got 6 carries for 7 yards. A lot of football left. He only needed 33 coming into the game. He probably makes his hay in the second half. What do you think?
Thank you. All right, well, this is going to be interesting in the second half. The Silver Eagles will be kicking off, so we'll see the defense tested first. And like we said, they've done a pretty decent job. And the Crusaders, with only 10 points in that first half, they average just over 30 a game. So they're not really the explosive team that the Silver Eagles can be, but they're steady. I mean, they've got a lot of different guys that can score touchdowns.
Yeah, they have a grinded-out offense. They've rushed for over 2,800 yards this year. Monona, on the other hand, has rushed for over 2,900 yards. Both teams have carried the ball about the same number of times, but Waukesha with about 40 more carries over the course of the season, maybe about 3.5, 4 more carries a game.
I got Monona go for 41 touchdowns rushing, and Waukesha Catholic Memorial 38 touchdowns rushing.
Yeah, very even on paper.
Stats, yeah.
Yep.
But Bob, they don't play the game on paper.
No, they play it out here on this field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the Silver Eagles come out. I'm sure they had some strong words in the locker room trying to figure this thing out. And it looks as though they're going to kick with the wind to start this third quarter, trying to regain that lead. There's two schools of thought there. One was to take the wind in the fourth quarter. One is to do what they're doing here, try and regain the lead and then hold it.
All right, so Monona taking the wind in the third quarter. I would have opted to take the win in the fourth, but like you said, Steve, hopefully they can put up a couple of touchdowns and then just hang on. They got a good enough defense to do it. Let's see how much offense they can generate here in the second half.
All right, Ty Schmidt and Jake Shulman deep for the Crusaders. Drew Shukar ready to kick off for Monona Grove, and we're ready to go with the second half here on Whiteout Night. All the Silver Eagle students dressed in white. And Shukart's ready to go. That wind has picked up a little bit since the start of the game, still blowing from right to left, so Shukart's kick will be wind aided. And the junior's ready to kick it. Kick it good. A lower kick taken by Shulman at the 7. Across the 25 and short of the 30-yard line where Catholic Memorial take over.
Shulman on the return up to the 28-yard line.
Looked like Zach Quam on the tackle there. Quam, just a junior. We'll be seeing plenty more of him next year, and I'm sure if he doesn't land on the all-conference team this year, I can't imagine he'd be any lower than the second team.
Ball at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 running backs behind the quarterback, Krauser. Watch the fullback, Clark. He's a big load. Well, they give it to the last back through. I think that's Coker.
Alec Coker on the carry, up to the 30.
Coker on the carry.
Coker on the carry, a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6.
Offered on the stop.
Coker with 6 carries tonight, 25 yards.
2nd and 6.
He was also the one that delivered that blow to Brady Blang, the unnecessary forearm that he somehow got away with.
Now a spread offense. The handoff to Clark, and Clark bangs ahead to about the 38-yard line to be just short of the first down.
John Clark to the 38.
2nd and 1. Or, excuse me, 3rd and 1.
Gain of 5. 3rd and 1.
Tell you, I think they could run that play for 3 or 4 yards every time. To give us to Clark again, and he bowls ahead for the first down.
John Clark to the 41.
Didn't get much there, but got enough.
10 Catholic Memorial.
First and 10 for the Crusaders. The ball out to the 42-yard line. We're just underway in the second half. A 10-6 Catholic Memorial lead. We lost our graphics.
Well,
turn on the graphics machine.
You'll just have to keep them apprised of the score and time left on the clock, Steve, just like the old days.
Just like the old days. Garza on that one, and he got
Tommy Garza up to the
maybe 3 yards out to the 45-yard line and no further.
Brock Offerdahl, Zach Stinson,
2nd and 7.
and Derek Zinger on the stop.
It's really something how Catholic Memorial just spreads their carries out amongst their 3 main running backs. 2 of them have 7 carries and 1 has 6 so far tonight.
That's pretty even. Krauser calling the signals. Krauser on the keeper. Might have gotten 2 yards on that one. It'll bring up 3rd and about 5.
It looks a little like the keeper that Monona runs, where it fake to the fullback, just go down the line and then turn it up.
3rd and 4, let's call it. The ball almost to the 48-yard line. This is where we need a big stop.
3rd and 5.
Yeah, this is where they really got to dig in, try to stone these guys on D.
3 running backs lining up behind the quarterback. Now they'll shift. Kukur with the handoff. Kukur, the first down and some running room into the secondary. Brought down inside the 35-yard line.
33, and that's a 1st and 10 Catholic Memorial.
So 3rd and short, the Silver Eagles needed a stop, and instead the Crusaders rip off a big run. They're going to put it at the 34-yard line of Monona Grove.
Well, Coker came into the game averaging close to 10 yards a carry, a 19-yard run there.
First and 10 from the 34. And they got movement on the line.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
I saw some movement on both sides there. I wonder if that'll go against Monona, and it will.
Offsides against Catholic Memorial.
Offsides, the Crusaders. So
somebody must have lined up in the neutral zone. 4th penalty of the game on Waukesha.
March back to the 39-yard line. That helps. Eight and a half minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. It's a 10-6 Crusader lead. Krauser up to the line. The fullback is Clark behind him. Beat the pitch. Trying to get outside. Gets down near the 30-yard line. That's going to bring up
by Sean McCoskey.
Yeah,
2nd and 6.
Yeah, got all that penalty back plus.
Yeah, about an 8-yard pickup there.
Running the ball more effectively against the Monona Grove defense, at least on this series. Haven't had to throw a pass yet, and they're marching it down the field.
2nd and 7 for the Crusaders. They bring Verbakel out wide to this side. Clark with the carry. Into the line inside the 30.
Derek Zenger down there, it looks like.
Out of the 28.
And of course, Brock Offerdahl.
Going to bring up 3rd and 4. The ball at the 28-yard line of Monona Grove. Another big stop. This is 4-down territory for the Crusaders. They won't attempt to kick from this distance into the wind, I would imagine.
3rd and 4.
Clark rumbles ahead. I believe he's going to be a little short.
Sean McCoskey, I think, got the tackle on that. He did.
Short of the 1st down.
Nice job, but I'm sure they'll be going for it here.
Clark stopped at the 25, 4th and 1 now. No movement at the sideline. They are going for it.
Well, I'd be awful surprised to not see number 43 get the ball here, Steve.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything but that. He is the lone running back in the backfield. Everybody else up tight to the line. Feet in motion. Clark with the handoff.
I don't know. That's going to be close. Let's see where they mark it.
They're still pushing and shoving. I think they may have gotten enough.
Might be short. They had an unusual handoff there. He did a full spin before he handed the ball off. I'm not sure what that accomplished, if anything.
Yeah. And the Silver Eagles held. Huge defensive stop for the Silver Eagles. First possession of the second half, and they have denied them.
Unfortunately, we missed the replays there, Steve, but I don't know why the quarterback, instead of just turning right to his left and handing the ball to Clark, did like a 180 coming around, or actually a 270 if you want to call it that, before he handed the ball off, which gave Monona enough time to react to the dive play.
A little pirouette there. So Clark gaining positive yards on every other carry tonight. Stop for no gain there. The Silver Eagles take over 1st and 10 from their own 25.
Yeah, good stop by the Monona Grove defense on that play.
That possession lasting 5 minutes. But the Silver Eagles get it back unscathed. Now Power split out wide this side. Riley to the far side. The handoff to Offerdahl.
Rock Offerdahl to the 28.
3-yard pickup for Offerdahl.
34, Mickey Worcester on the stop.
The ball on the 28-yard line. Powers bringing in the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more power football out of Monona and see if you can get these guys on the defensive line tired. There's a couple of two-way players for Catholic Memorial out there on the line. They did that last week against the Edgerton kids.
They give it to Offerdahl again into the line, and I don't know if he got any yards there. Still pushing, though. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. Tackled by Matt Reckner.
Well, Monona has the wind.
Bringing Sawyer Livesey into the game.
So I would expect a pass here.
The play, make it 3rd and 6.
Livesey in and Torin Young out. Blank back into the huddle. 3rd and 6 for the Silver Eagles. The ball just shy of the 30-yard line. Livesey in the slot on the near side here. They look for him, and he can't make the diving catch.
Well covered, the ball just thrown a little bit too far away for Livesey to reach and get it.
So a 3 and out for the Silver Eagles, and they'll have to kick it.
Well, that's too bad. After that big defensive stop, it would have been nice to see Monona Grove at least push the ball down the field, and if they couldn't score, at least drive Waukesha Memorial back deep in their own half.
Well, playing with that big wind now. Let's see if Tyler Blank can get one up and get some benefit of that wind. Low kick, this ought to roll some. No, it's going to be caught. And he gets out to about the 43-yard line before he's brought down. That's Shulman with the return. 66 with the tackle for the Silver Eagles. Nick Meyer.
Yep. Tommy Brown forced that play back to the inside. He is the gunner coming down on the left side of the offensive line.
So the ball to the 42-yard line. Second possession of the half for the Crusaders.
Yeah, good field position for Waukesha here to start this quarter.
They lead it 10-6 over the Silver Eagles. 5:13 to play in the 3rd quarter. Krauser calling the signals. The give to Garza. He's tripped immediately for a loss.
Dexter Guyette, I think, got a hand out there on that and tripped him up. Number 41.
Tommy Garza tripped up by
2-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 12.
At the 40. Loss of 2 on the play.
Garza just needed 33 yards to get to 1,000 yards tonight, and it's been tough sledding for him. Only 8 yards on 8 carries.
He's lined up at tailback once again. Krauser out of the shotgun. Swings the pass out to Kokur. Kokur hit and dropped short of the 50. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Steve Martine on the tackle with some help from Zach Quam.
And Zach Quam on the tackle.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5, the ball at the 48-yard line.
47-yard line.
All right, another big 3rd down play, Bob.
This is actually a big one because this could change field position around for Monona Grove.
Bowser calling the signals. Looking to throw, first pass of the half. Swings it out, complete, first down to Clark. Clark across the 40, 35, and dragged on a late flag.
Pass is complete to John Clark to the 32-yard line.
I think they're going to get an illegal block downfield because Catholic Memorial guys is pretty fried at the call, but it won't change the fact that it'll be a first down. Well, Clark just wide open on that play. I'm not sure who was supposed to take him coming out of the backfield, but he let him go, found him in the flat, ended up being a huge gain, but that's a spot foul.
From the spot of the foul.
So that'll still be a first down.
35-yard line back to the 45.
Yep, it'll be a first down at the 45-yard line of MG.
First down.
3:52 to play in the 3rd quarter. Catholic Memorial still unscored on in the 3rd quarter of all their games. That just is staggering.
It really is when you think about it.
That's unbelievable. First and 10 from the MG 45 out of a shotgun. Kukur.
Nope. I think that's Garza.
Garza, you're right. I'm sorry.
And he made a lot more out of that play than I thought he would. Monona Grove made contact with him almost at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to shake off the tackle and came close to getting a first down here.
9-yard pickup for Garza on that one. 2nd and 1 now.
Martini on the stop. 9 yards on the game. 2nd and 1.
Boy, despite that penalty, that pass to Clark was a big one. Now Clark out on the wing on this side a little. Out of the shotgun again. They swing it out to Showman. No, that's Pete inside the 30.
And the ball came loose. Ball came loose.
And it's MG ball. The Silver Eagles with a big turnover. Getting the ball back near their own 30-yard line. That's what we needed, Bob. Pete right there.
Oh, he just dropped the ball. He just dropped the ball.
Didn't tuck that thing away well enough. Nobody touched him. And the Silver Eagles take over 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Well, that could be huge. Let's hope the Silver Eagles can capitalize. They've got the wind at their backs now for the next 3:31.
Well, let's see if they throw the ball in this series. If I'm Catholic Memorial, I'd be ready for the throw.
Blang, the handoff to Offerdahl on the option pass. He's got Powers open. It's a jump ball. Brock just lofted that one. We haven't seen that play all year.
First time this year, and that must be the reason.
Brock got that one up there in the air, and it was a jump ball. Unfortunately, the other team didn't come up with it.
Game 12 of the year, and that is the first pass thrown by somebody other than Tyler Blang.
I remember last year how many passes were thrown by somebody other than Brett Percy. Exactly.
How many was that? 0?
Yes. So we're 1 ahead of that now. All right. Well,
actually, they're pretty lucky that didn't get picked.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Trickery there with 2nd and 10 now. Blang looking to throw. Looking deep for Powers. Oh, and Trey can't catch that one.
Darn it. Pass a little behind him, but once again, Powers gets his hands on the ball. Is just not able to bring it in.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Another passing down for the Silver Eagles.
All right, still plenty of time left in the 3rd quarter here for Monona Grove to get a drive going. It's 3rd and 10. They've converted several 3rd and 10s this year, or longer.
Yes, they have. Tyler Blang up to the line. Offerdahl behind him. This is Zinger in motion. Blang to throw again. He's got Riley.
There
Jackson brings it in inside the 35-yard line.
He says now they're going to call it incomplete.
Oh, come on.
I got to see this. Hopefully we'll be able to tell on replay because it looked like he had it when he came down to the ground. When his back hit the ground, it looked like he had it. And, well, I saw the ball did come out, but was he down before the ball came out?
Hard to say. They're going to call it incomplete and force the Silver Eagles to punt. Darn it.
I thought Riley might have had an elbow on the ground before that ball came out, but either way, it's an incomplete pass. Doesn't matter what I think.
No, it doesn't.
And in so many ways and in so many arenas, Steve.
All right, so Blang on 4th down, forced to punt it away. That possession lasting about 20 seconds. No, seriously, it was only about 20 seconds.
I know.
So the turnover creating a great opportunity for Monona Grove. Unable to move the ball at all. 3 incomplete passes. Shulman pushed out of bounds or tackled at the 46-yard line.
Once again, great field position for Waukesha Catholic here. I mean,
even with the wind, that kick didn't go that far.
They're against the wind, yet they have started with the ball over their own 30-yard line the whole half, and I think this is the second time where the ball's been over the 45.
46-yard line of the Crusaders where they take over 1st and 10. Silver Eagle defense spending a lot of time on the field tonight. That's Garza and Clark behind the quarterback. Clark with the carry, plows into the line for 4 yards.
John Clark to the 50.
Quam and Offerdahl on the tackle. I'm sorry, Stinson on the tackle.
Clark just looks like a fullback, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He actually looks like a linebacker, and he does not play on defense. I thought I saw him out there earlier, but it looks like he's a big enough kid and to play both ways. I'm surprised they don't use him that way.
All right, 2nd and 6. The ball just touching the 50-yard line. Kukler on the handoff. Across the 50 and near the 1st down, but a little short yet. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Tackle was made by Sean McCoskey on that.
Ball to the 46-yard line. Call it 3rd and 2. Not quite the forward progress I thought. All right, another big 3rd down play for the Silver Eagles. To Clark, and he's hit. I thought they had Clark stopped.
No, that's a darn good fake because Clark got steamrolled by the middle of the line there. I don't know who hit him, but Krauser.
We got a Crusader down on the field here. Number 72, Noah Krause, their all-conference tackle. Getting up kind of slowly.
Big gain there on 3rd and 2 for Krauser.
Yeah, Krauser with the 1st down, the ball to the 37-yard line. Yeah.
Well, I think everybody in the park, including the Silver Eagle defense, expected Clark to get the ball on that, and they absolutely stoned him. Unfortunately, Krauser pulled the ball back in and took it himself and went for 9 and a 1st down.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of Monona Grove. Minute 30 to play in the 3rd quarter. We need somebody to make a play. There's a flag and a big loss there.
I'd be curious to see what they call here. Monona Grove's cornerback came up late. I wonder if he came offside.
Stinson with the tackle there. Another TFL for Zach.
No, he didn't.
I would decline that, baby.
Not me. Oh, they are.
Well, this is play for, he was tackled for a loss.
41-yard line.
And you lose the down.
That's fine. 3-yard loss. It's more of a loss than I thought.
2nd and 13. Nice play by Stinson there.
Who carried that?
I don't know.
I don't remember either. Oh, well.
I was busy looking to see who made the tackle. Out of the shotgun. Krauser on the keeper. Stopped short. That'll bbring up 3rd and 12.
You know, they have that trailing back, but Krauser never even looks at him.
No.
I haven't seen them run the option yet tonight, a true option. He maybe got a yard.
Yeah, call it 3rd and 12. The ball on the 39-yard line of Monona Grove. Another big third down play. 35 seconds and counting left in the third quarter. It appears the Crusaders' scoreless streak is going to continue. This we get a
big return for a touchdown.
That's what I was going to say. We get a change of possession and a touchdown here would be nice. Krauser looking to throw. Going deep. Caught by Kukour at the 10. And a first down for the Crusaders.
Yeah, unfortunately, Elijah Eisenberger got caught with his back to the football. By the time he turned around, Kukour came back for the pass, was a little bit short, and made the catch. Eisenberger couldn't do anything about it.
So, first and goal from the 10. And that's going to end the third quarter. 10-6 still.
Monona Grove 6.
Well, the Silver Eagles still looking for that big play. They need to stop here.
It's a credit to Monona Grove's defense that it's still 10-6 because Waukesha had the ball for the almost the entire third quarter. Monona Grove had the ball twice, went 3 and out both times.
Yeah, we had about a minute of possession time in that quarter.
Yep. All right. Now, it doesn't matter what they did in the third quarter. They're still down only 4 points. Now, they're going to have to hold these guys to no more than a field goal here. If Waukesha goes in and makes it 17-6, it's going to be tough for MG to mount a comeback. Waukesha's defense has played very, very well tonight.
One key thing to keep in mind is the Silver Eagles are going to be going against the wind for the last 12 minutes of the game.
And this is where a possession passing game could really benefit Monona Grove. I mean, like I said, if they can hold them to a field goal and they're just down by 1 touchdown, it's a different ball game. They get down by 2 scores, a possession passing game can be very effective in that situation. You can knock off 5-6 yards of play and just keep motivating down the field. Matriculating, as Hank Strand used to say.
All right, the Silver Eagles backed up the ball on their 10-yard line. First and goal. The last 12 minutes of the season for one of these teams. All right, Crusaders trot out onto the field and line it up. Waukesha with those 3 running backs behind the quarterback. Garza. That's outside and into the end zone.
They didn't tackle him. They had him stood up. They had him at a standstill, and then they just let him go.
So, first play of the fourth quarter, Tommy Garza goes in from 10 yards out.
If they show the replay, you're going to see Garza just stopped, and for whatever reason, they did not put any arms on him, and he just was able to slide off to the side. Well, we didn't see it there, obviously, but
by the time Eisenberger got over there, he was in the end zone already.
It was too late.
All right, Friedel trying to put him up by 11.
Extra point is up.
And it's a 17-6 game.
Well, judging from what I've seen tonight, Monona Grove's going to have a tough time of it getting back into this football game. But also judging by what I've seen tonight, Steve, and you too, they have thrown the ball reasonably well. They're just not catching it reasonably well tonight.
No, unfortunately, they're catching it very poorly tonight.
So
there are 2 parts to the passing game.
Yes, there are.
There is the throwing, there is the catching. The 2 need to work together. I know it's not rocket science.
You hit the ball, you catch the ball, you throw the ball.
All right. Well, let's get something to spark this team here. Lang, Young, and Powers deep for the Silver Eagles. Friedel kicking this direction has put everyone in the end zone so far tonight. Pretty brisk breeze. Check the wind here in a second.
Have your anemometer right there in your pocket?
I've got
Is that an anemometer? Is that an anemometer in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me.
Friedel's kick into the end zone, like we thought. Yeah, 19-mile-an-hour winds now, up from 9 when the game started.
Yeah, and when the breeze was supposed to pick up, and it's going to be cold out there tonight, too. I feel sorry for these kids on the sideline. They got to be a little chilly. I'm a little chilly, and we're sitting inside.
Yeah.
Well, somebody took the dang windows out of the booth tonight. In November, why would you take the windows out?
What a baby you are.
God.
Toughen up, would you?
Why don't you just
the Marians didn't have a problem with the cold.
Why don't you just be quiet?
All right, 1st and 10. The
I'm more of a problem with your hot air than I am with the cold air out here.
Timeout called by the Silver Eagles.
First timeout by either team in this game.
All right, they had Sawyer Livesey on the field, Bob. Like to see him catch a few passes. He showed some great moves on that one catch. And really, that's been the high water mark of the Silver Eagles.
Pretty much been the only catch, too. He's got 2 catches tonight, and that's been it for Monona.
11:52 to play in the game. Monona Grove trailing 17-6. Concerns about playing this team, as big as they are and as good at conferences. They came in second, and I knew these guys weren't going to be a patsy.
No, they weren't, and you knew this was going to be a really, really tough test for Monona Grove.
Well, Coach Stassi was quoted by saying, telling his team that if they could beat these guys, they could beat anybody. And that appears to be the case. Offerdahl into the line, fighting ahead for 4 yards. Brock's not giving up by any measure.
To the 24.
2nd and 6.
That is the 28th offensive play for Monona Grove. 28th,
really?
And we're in the 4th quarter. 49 so far for Waukesha.
What do they average so far, do you know? Monona's offensive plays?
Plays per game? I could come up with that in a minute for
That's
you
okay.
there, Steve.
That's all right. All right, 2nd and 6.
But I think
it's a lot more than 28.
It's usually around 50 or so.
Blang going deep over the middle to Livesey. Caught by Sawyer at the 50. Took a good shot, though.
We have an official
timeout called. Sawyer shaken up on the play. Sawyer with a leaping catch there just over the 50-yard line. Yeah, it looks as though it's just a cramp. They're stretching him out there on the field.
Looks like he's got him in both legs. That's bad.
I get him in my feet sometimes. Hate that.
All you athletes get cramps.
All you athletes.
Just get them all the time. I know it's a real ongoing problem for you.
All right, the Silver Eagles will have the ball in Waukesha territory for the first time in a long time. How many yards on that play, Bob?
27.
Nice. Down to the 49-yard line of Waukesha Catholic Memorial. Now the first aid crew comes out here. I'm suspecting this isn't anything too serious, as they appear just to be stretching out his hamstrings. All right, maybe that's the spark they need.
That was a nice catch. Pass got there and in time. Sawyer went up and grabbed it. He did take quite a hit, but managed to hold on to the ball. 27-yard pickup for Monona. And a first down, their first down of the second half.
Livesey's third catch of the night, third catch of the season.
I got him for 94 yards in pass receptions tonight. I have Tyler Blang with 94 yards in passing yardage.
Hey, that's
amazing.
That fits together. All right, Sawyer's sitting up now and getting help to his feet. Hopefully he'll be fine to go some more tonight, walking a little stiff-legged.
Walking stiff-legged. You have your toes pulled up towards your head to try to keep your calves from cramping up.
All right, he'll come to the sidelines and get looked after. Hopefully it's just a matter of loosening him up again, because we'll need him on defense. He is the Silver Eagles' best defensive back. All right, the ball from the 49-yard line. Tyler Blang with an empty backfield. 3 wideouts this way to the other side. into the wind. Torrin Young in motion. Young takes the handoff.
Got a hole.
50, 45, 40. Torrin Young with some running room inside the 35-yard line. Big run there by the sophomore.
First down.
Young coming across the line, taking the handoff on the sweep. Showing some good moves, getting through that hole and then blasting a guy at the end of that run down to the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup for the sophomore.
Yeah, Torrin Young does not mind a little contact, especially at the end of his runs. He likes putting the shoulder into somebody else.
Everybody split out again. This is Brady Blang in the motion. Now Tyler's going to keep this one, looking for some room on these trips. He's going to lose a yard or two on that one.
They were not fooled by the fake handoff to Blang. A lot of blue shirts there.
2-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 on the play.
This is the first threat the Silver Eagles have mounted since the 5.5-minute mark of the second quarter. Lipsy getting some treatment on the sidelines. I imagine he'll be okay to return later on. Fake to Young. Blang looking for Riley. Incomplete.
Passes incomplete.
A little underthrown. Riley couldn't get back to the football. Ball tipped away.
3rd and 12 now for the Silver Eagles.
It's going to be hard to
6.
It's going to be hard to throw a pass up in the air like that and not have it come short, because that wind is really blowing hard against the Silver Eagles right now.
The ball at the 32-yard line, 3rd and 12. Blang and Blang come back to the huddle. Nice article in the local paper about the two Blang boys. Young in motion, the fake to Torrin. A lot of time for Blang to throw. Swings it out to Riley and a catch. I believe that's enough for the first down.
It is indeed a first down. A nice pass again. Riley comes up with the catch.
Nice possession catch there.
14-yard gain for Riley, his first catch of the game.
The ball to the 19-yard line.
Riley came into this game with 14 catches, most of them in the last 3 weeks.
So 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Silver Eagles threatening, 9:36 to play in the game. A lot of game left here. This one is far from over. Tyler Blang out of the shotgun. Young in motion. The handoff to Torrin Young, trying to get the corner. Try and cut it back. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more.
Torrin Young stopped.
They probably stopped for a loss of a yard on that one.
Right, 79, Jake Gorilla, and 48.
I got to say that the Waukesha defense they're showing a lot of discipline. They do not get fooled by misdirection. There's only been a couple of plays where Monona Grove can say that they actually were able to get by these guys simply because they faked the ball one way and brought it back another.
So the ball just inside the 20-yard line, 2nd and 11 for the Silver Eagles. Riley split out to the far side. This is Brady Blang in motion. Fake to his little brother. Now Tyler going over the middle and incomplete. That was Offerdahl, the intended target.
Offerdahl was open. The pass a little off target on that one.
So now 4th and 11. The Silver Eagles will, of course, go for it. Down by 11 points and 8:44 to play.
It's actually 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, I'm sorry. Good.
Yeah.
We get 2 more shots at it.
As you would say, that's much gooder.
Much gooder. Mitch Bernardi in the game at wide receiver. Young in motion. Blang looking to throw. He's got Riley open. Jackson Riley with the catch on the first down.
Wow. And the same pass that they completed for a first down the last time they needed one. Once again, Riley open, and once again he makes the catch.
1st and goal for the Silver Eagles. The ball to the 6. Riley getting a little fired up there. Jumped up, pumping his arms. All right, now we can go back to MG football, I'd say, Bob.
Well, tonight MG football's been thrown it.
They split out Bernardi to the far side along with Blang and Offerdahl. Riley to the near side. Blang, the pitch to Young. Torin Young inside the 5.
He's in.
Touchdown! Torin Young is second run of the night. The sophomore pulls within a score.
Nice series there for Monona. After going down by 2 scores, they go right back down the field, mostly throwing the ball, but running it in for the 6.
Okay, Trey Powers into the game. It appears the Silver Eagles are going to go for 2 here.
Nothing to lose by doing that.
All right, Powers split out the near side.
I think this is the first time this year that Monona's gone for 2.
I don't remember too many times. Tyler Blang looking to throw.
Well,
incomplete. Pass is incomplete. The score now, Catholic Memorial 17. Monona Grove.
Well, it was a good gamble there.
Oh yeah,
we're still down by 5.
They had nothing to lose on that.
So, with 8:33 to play, it's a 17-12 lead for the Crusaders. They will get the ball back.
Last week, Monona Grove ran that same play, except they scored a touchdown on it. Came up empty this time around.
Right, they ran that one to Brady Blang.
Yes, indeed.
They've run that a couple times to Brady. All right, I'll be real curious to see if Sawyer Livesey makes it back out on the field in this defensive turn.
Well, I would expect that Waukesha will have their hands team up for the kickoff return here. And it certainly looks as if that's the case.
Yep. A lot of lower numbers out there. I don't see any linemen on the field.
Still plenty of time in this game, so it's no reason that Monona Grove has to go for an onside kick. But against this wind, there's no reason to kick it in the air. I'd just go ahead and kick it on the ground, and hopefully it'll bounce off one of these guys, and Monona Grove will recover.
I like that plan, Bob. Schukart ready to kick it. A lower kick, bouncing inside the 20. Picked up by Schumann. Schumann across the 25 and stopped, pushed back. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Waukesha, and Sawyer Livesey back out on the field.
I gotta say that little short kick there by Schukart is just as effective as one of the squibs. I mean, especially with these deep guys not coming up to take the ball in the air, and that's the second time they've 2-hopped one, and that really delays the return, lets Monona Grove's kickoff team get down and cover it.
1st and 10 from the Waukesha Catholic Memorial 25-yard line. Biggest defensive possession or defensive stand of the year for the Silver Eagles. I believe that's Clark with the ball out to the 30.
John Clark.
5-yard pickup for the fullback. 2nd and 5.
Well, let's see if Waukesha just does what they always do, and that's spread the ball out to the different running backs, or if they just kind of hitch their wagon to Clark here.
They've got Garza tailback behind Clark. Kukura is split out wide this side as the slot receiver. Guarded by Livesey. They give it to Garza, trying to get the corner. Stopped after a yard, 56 with the tackle. Jake Decora, one of our captains tonight. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Faithful getting excited here. Most of the crowd on their feet. Bob, sit down, sit down.
Try to get me off this counter.
To give to Clark. Nope. No, Cowsert on the keeper has some running room across the 40, has the 1st down. That's worked a couple of times.
Yeah, they used that the last time they had 3rd and short on a big 3rd and short, and they just pulled the ball back out of Clark's belly, and and Krauser went for the first.
He gets out to the 43-yard line and a first down. 7 minutes to play in this game, a 17-12 Catholic Memorial lead.
Plenty of time left for Monona Grove and for the defense. They just need to get a stop here, get the ball back in the offense's hands.
Heck, I'd like a turnover. I want the ball back immediately. Looking to throw. Going deep. And the ball overthrown.
Just a little overthrown.
Incomplete was intended for Alex Coker.
Looking for Coker. I don't mind these guys wanting to throw the ball on a play like that.
It stops the clock, and for no good reason, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would have continued to run it.
They're up by 5, and 6 minutes, a little over 6.5 minutes to go in the game. There's no reason that this team, anyway, should be throwing the ball on first down.
But they did.
Yep. Error in judgment. It'll be rendered meaningless if they go ahead and get the first down anyway.
Garza the tailback, Clark the fullback. The handoff to Clark. Boy, he's a tough kid. Yeah. Got about 3 yards on that one.
That's a big fella.
Clark.
Zach Quam there.
46-yard line.
Zach Stinson.
And Jake Kokora on the stop.
3-yard pickup for Clark. Out to the 46-yard line. 3rd and 7. Clock continues to run. We're at 6:12, 6:10 to play. Be nice to stop him here and force a punt.
3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Krauser. Looking to throw it.
McCoskey's being held, and there's the flag, so it doesn't matter what he does. McCoskey was being held, and they saw it. I can't believe it.
Holding call against the Crusaders. They completed the pass to the wide receiver, Verbaco, but this will come back.
Right out in the open, easy for the zebra there in the backfield to see it. That's going to cost them 10 yards, plus it's a spot foul, so it's going to cost them more than 10.
Yeah, they're going to march it from the 40-yard line. That's going to make it a 23 yards, 3rd and 23.
It's going to be a huge penalty.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Moves the ball back to the 29-yard line.
Ooh, 3rd and 24.
3rd and long.
Wow. That was a killer.
That's a huge penalty, a penalty of 20 yards.
Oh, more than that because they had the first down.
Well, I know, but from the third down line of scrimmage, that's a 20-yard penalty.
All right, 3rd and long. Krauser out of the shotgun. Cover Clark.
Oh, dangerous pass, but
Coker into the middle. Wow, far short of the first down. And
Coker.
Oh, and number 72 down for the Crusaders. That's Noah Kraus.
That's the second time for him.
Yeah.
Krauser, I got to tell you, he was lucky on that. He threw into traffic. Coker that ball could have easily been picked off, and that would have been a huge, huge turnover.
The ball only out to the 37-yard line, so the Crusaders will have to punt it. They do have a good punter, and he is going with the wind, but this puts the Silver Eagles in a position where they can win this game, Bob. They'll get the ball back with about 5 minutes left. No one has scored 3 touchdowns in a game against this team, against the Crusaders this year. The Silver Eagles will need to do that if they expect to win tonight. Emergency medical personnel trotting down the field once again as they'll check into Noah Krause. Krause was all conference last year at tackle, 6'4", 269 pounds.
I'm not sure how he ended up injured way out there. I mean, the pass play was in the middle of the field.
Unless he was kicking out this side, I don't know. Well, we need somebody on the Silver Eagle offense to make a big play. Krause's up now and walking. He'll trot off the field. That's a big man.
Also a big stoppage in play there. Stops the clock. And Waukesha forced to punt. Boy, that holding penalty was just a killer for them. They had the first down, keep the football. Instead, they lose 10 yards, from the spot of the foul, a 20-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage, and now they're going to have to kick it.
All right, Brock Offerdahl back to return it for the Silver Eagles, standing at his own 20-yard line. Remember, the kicker has the wind with him. They're coming hard, low kick. This one's going to roll. Offerdahl is going to get away from it, and they're going to get it inside the 20. Call it the 17-yard line.
Yep.
Nice kick.
Doesn't matter what it looks like when you're kicking with the wind like that. If you can get it on the ground and roll it the right way, you can make a pretty long punt out of that. 49-yard kick with the roll.
Yeah, not a pretty kick, but certainly effective as they put it down inside the 20-yard line. Silver Eagles with a lot of field to go.
Yeah, and that's been the way it's been from almost the entire game for Monona. They have never started with the ball on the opposite side of their 40.
All right. The ball at the 17-yard line, first and 10 MG, 4:46 to play. Blang out of the shotgun. He's got Bernardi open, has him across the 20 and out of bounds.
Bernardi's first catch of the year. And he was open, had his hand up the whole way. He was open and Blang put it right on the numbers.
7-yard pickup, the ball just shy of the 25-yard line. Second and 3 for the Silver Eagles. Very timely catch by Bernardi to get his first one of the season.
Plus he got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Silver Eagles up to the line, Blang out of the shotgun. 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Blang rolling. Complete to Riley and out of bounds. Riley for the first down.
That little down and out that Riley was running is open all the time. It's just a matter of getting the ball to him.
I think that's the third time tonight they've run that and he's caught it. So first down for the Silver Eagles, out just over the 30-yard line. Call it the 31. Well, late in the game here, the Crusaders having to play some defense. A rejuvenated MG offense now. Playing in motion. Tyler fakes it to him. He's got Bernardi open again.
I don't know if he was in bounds. They are going to call it.
Yeah, the referee says a catch and a first down.
Oh, the catch by Bernardi. Just a heck of a catch out there by that young man.
11-yard pickup, and he gets a big hug from one of the linemen.
Once again, he was open on the play, but Blank throws a nice pass between two defenders, and I don't know how Mitch Bernardi got his feet in bounds on that. Took a good hit, got his foot down, first down Monona.
11-yard pickup out to the 42-yard line of MG, 4.5 minutes to play. I'd love to see us get it down there in the red zone where we can run a little time off the clock.
Well, got to get it down past the 50 first. That's one step at a time. Blitz.
Now they're looking for Bernardi down the sideline. Batted down.
And Bernardi was open, but Blang thrown against that big wind just could not get the ball out quite far enough.
Second and 10. Alex Coker playing pass defense. Coker with 12 interceptions last year as a junior, only 3 this year. 4:25 to play, second and 10 for the Silver Eagles. Bernardi split out wide this way, Riley to the far side, Torin Young and Blang in the slots. They swing it out to Torin Young. Torin across the 45, pushing out to the 47-yard line, close to the 48.
It's a good play, and they have rarely used that this year, Young, with very few catches coming into this game.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
The ball out to the 48-yard line, 3rd and 4. Yes, that was Torin Young's 7th catch of the season. 3:55 and counting here in the final quarter. Silver Eagles needing a score to take the lead. Blang out of the shotgun again, straight back this time to Riley. Complete for the first down.
Once again, just a little out curl on that play by Riley, first down.
Just enough to get the first down and into Waukesha Catholic Memorial territory. The ball to the 47-yard line of the Crusaders.
Pass has been open all night to Riley. We're going to see if the cornerback on that side actually challenges one of these throws.
Blang rolling our way over the middle to Riley, complete for the first down, and Jackson down to the 35-yard line, and a first down.
Jackson Riley's 5th catch of the night, all here in the second half.
First and 10 for the Silver Eagles. Just over 3 minutes to play, and the ball on the 35-yard line of the Crusaders. Remember, Waukesha has not given up more than 14 points in a single game. The Silver Eagles marching. They certainly have momentum on their side in this quarter. Powers split out wide to the near side, Riley to the far side. Blang under center. Looking to throw. Deep over the middle to Powers. Trey tips off his hands and incomplete. That one thrown a little high.
A little high, but Powers mistimed his jump. Not even certain he needed to. If we see it on replay, if he would have run through that pass, he might have come up with the catch.
Cooker a little shaken on the play.
Yeah, see, he was coming back down when the ball got there.
It'll be 2nd and 10. 2:37 to play. Plenty of time here yet. We just got to gain some more yards, hopefully stopping the clock at the same time.
Plenty of time.
Powers out, Bernardi in for him. Riley
first
down
down.
to the far side. They're looking for Riley again. There he is. Complete. And a late flag.
Oh, they hit him out of bounds. They're going to add 15 to that besides. Oh, heavens. What a huge mental
That
mistake.
would be enormous, because that would put the Silver Eagles within striking distance.
So another good catch by Riley and then a hit out of bounds. Oh, pass interference. Well, I couldn't tell whether they called that a catch or not, Steve.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
But they called pass interference, and that'll be a first down. So they're going to call
we
that.
started off on the 35. That should bring it down to the 20.
Yeah, 15-yard penalty.
First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Exactly 2.5 minutes left in the season for one of these teams.
7th penalty of the game for Waukesha. And a couple of them have been just killers.
Yeah, that one was big. Now let's see what Tyler Blang and company can do. I don't think we've seen a running play yet in this drive.
No, not in this series. There's been no running plays. Very few here in the second half.
Tyler straight back. The pass complete and out of bounds.
To Bernardi again. Another pass catch.
Just short of the first down.
You mark him out at the 10.
Just short, 2nd and 1. And a timeout called by the Crusaders.
They're going to say that's a first down, I think, Steve.
Yes, they are. The ball right on the 10, so it's first and goal from the 10. Jump around, Bob.
What is going on? Mitch Bernardi, not only did he not have a catch coming into this game, he didn't even see the field all that often. But 3 catches on this drive for 28 yards.
Oh, and how about Jackson Riley? He's had a great fourth quarter.
Well, they've been going to Riley a little bit more in the last couple of weeks, but tonight, 5 catches for Riley tonight, and then one that he didn't come up with, but they called pass interference on. Riley with 19 catches now on the season, moves into 2nd place on the team.
Well, this is going to get really interesting here, Bob. 2:24 to play, the ball first and goal at the 10-yard line. The Silver Eagle team has really shown a lot of moxie to come back and from a 10-6 halftime deficit. In fact, they're down 17-6, and now they look to be the first team to score 3 times against Waukesha.
They got 10 more yards to go, and these guys are no pushovers. You know they're going to dig in. All of a sudden now for Tyler Blang, he's been throwing the ball very well, but the field gets a lot smaller down here. There's going to be a lot more traffic. Tyler's already thrown 1 pick tonight.
All right, Riley, the tight end on this side, power split out far side. Brady Blang in the slot. Corin Young standing next to Tyler Blang. Tyler looking to roll. Looking in the corner for his brother Brady and overthrows him. Second and goal from the 10.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Brady Blang. Second and goal.
So it reminds me a little bit of that Wanakee game a few years ago when Dylan Rauch was playing quarterback. Steve was forced to throw the ball 41 times in that game.
Dylan now quarterbacking at UW Oshkosh, you said?
That's right, starting quarterback at Oshkosh.
All right, second and goal from the 10. All right, Blang will go under center. Fullback offered all behind him. He's going to roll out, looking to get rid of it. The throw, incomplete.
Ooh, that was a lucky break because he was under a lot of pressure there. Kind of threw the ball into the middle of the field. I didn't even see a receiver in the vicinity.
No.
That was fortunate that went incomplete. That could have been just an enormous mistake.
Third and goal for the Silver Eagles.
Tyler may want to look to run. Go back to pass, and if he can
left.
find some open field, he may want to just turn that ball upfield. Playing the leading rusher on Monona Grove. He run the ball very well. We've already seen him scramble on one play tonight for a first down. Let's see if he gets that into his head again.
Sawyer Livesey into the game, Bobby. Goes into the slot on the far side.
Monona's got to give Blang some time here. He was under heavy pressure on that last pass play.
Timeout called by the Silver Eagles. They have 1 remaining.
Monona does not have to get all 10 yards on this play. This is only third down. They got 2 plays to get that 10.
2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. We couldn't ask for a better finish to this one, Bob.
Very exciting game. Monona in position to pull off a big win here. You can't call it an upset because Monona comes into the game ranked number 1 in D1. But the conference that Catholic Memorial comes from, I think, even though you have the number 1 team out here, these guys have seen as good, if not better, competition than Monona all year long.
Definitely. There are no Monroes and Miltons in their conference. Actually, they got a Kettle Moraine, though. Kettle Moraine, Waukesha North, Muskego, Waukesha South, all of those teams on the weaker side, let's say.
It'd be hard not to. I mean, these Arrowhead and McGuanago and Waukesha West and Catholic Memorial, those are really, really good programs.
Yep.
Very good football teams every year.
All right, Tyler Blang out of the shotgun. Third and goal from the 10. Blang rolling. Throwing.
Nope.
Overthrows his intended target. That was offered all. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
And that brings up
So now the Silver Eagles down to 1 chance here. The season hinging on this play.
They don't get the complete pass here. They still got 2 timeouts. Waukesha deep in their own territory. It's not out of the question they could get the ball back. But obviously putting a score up here is job 1.
All right, a gimmick play coming up here. They laid on Brady Blang with all the linemen of one side. We haven't seen this all year, and it's
Waukesha's going to call a timeout, and I don't blame them. And actually, I'm kind of glad they're doing that. When your season is on the line, I'm not sure a gimmick play is the way to go. It makes you look like a genius if it works.
Yeah, and if it doesn't,
it's just a bad feeling all around.
Makes me think of that fake punt we saw a few years ago when you stood up and hollered at the other coach. All right. Each team with 1 timeout remaining, 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. The Silver Eagles season hinging on this 4th and goal play from the 10. Well, we're going to have have a first of some kind tonight, Bob. Either the Silver Eagles are going to lose their first game of the season, or Waukesha West is going to give up 3 touchdowns in a game.
Let's hope it's the latter.
I'm rooting for that. I want to go to a game next week.
It's a pretty big play. Biggest play of the game so far, wouldn't you say, Steve?
I'd say that. The winner of this game will take on either La Crosse Logan or Mount Horeb Barneveld. All right, the Silver Eagles will trot out to a more conventional positioning.
I would say that the winner of this game stands a better than even chance of being at Camp Randall in 2 weeks.
I would say so. These are 2 fine football teams. Blang out of the shotgun, 4th and goal. Rolling to his left, throwing it to Offerdahl.
Did he get it?
Touchdown, Brock Offerdahl! Brock Offerdahl, a 10-yard catch. The Silver Eagles with an 18-17 lead. With 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
I got to see that on replay. I couldn't see it very well from here. I didn't think he got it. And I think that they're probably going to go for 2. Offerdahl. First catch of the night.
And a timeout call.
Give us a replay, boys, because I was not able to see that part of the field thanks to this light stanchion in my way.
Oh my goodness. We couldn't see if Offerdahl had actually made the catch there. It was reacting more to the Silver Eagles players' emotions and reactions.
Yeah, and not only was I not sure he made the catch, I wasn't sure he was in the end zone when he made the catch.
Brock Offerdahl with a huge touchdown catch.
Don't be afraid to give us a replay, fellas. We know you got the capability down there.
Brock with his 14th touchdown of the season, team leading. How often do you see a guy, Bob, lead a team in touchdowns and tackles in the same season?
Back to
Offerdahl. MG sideline is ecstatic. Pandemonium reigns. That's the first time all season they've given up more than 14 points. Here's the replay. Now watch Offerdahl off to the left of the screen.
Yeah, he's just off the tackle. Just off goal, running and out. He is open, wide open.
Now the defensive back's released.
And he makes the catch in the front corner of the end zone. Couldn't have got any closer.
Wow.
The official right on it called the touchdown immediately. I'm telling you, that's pretty exciting, Steve.
Bob, Brock Offerdahl is by far the team's most valuable player.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him player of the year on defense in the Badger Conference.
All right, Silver Eagles line up everybody wide. They're going for 2. Chance to take the 3-point lead. Blang rolling to his right, looping it into the end zone. Pass to Powers.
Hey, what are they going to call? Flags are all over the place here. If they're going to call offensive or defensive pass interference, one of the 2. It's going against the defense, probably for a hold as Powers got away. Hopefully we'll see that on replay too, fellas.
Holding against Catholic Memorial. The Silver Eagles take the 20-17 lead.
So Powers comes into this game leading the team in receptions with 28. That's his first one tonight.
Well, Trey's had a rough night tonight. He's dropped a couple, but boy, that one was big.
We're going to watch this on replay, and hopefully, I don't know how much the field will be able to see it. I don't know if we'll be able to see that interference call or not.
Nope. Back of the end zone.
His defender went down, and they called pass interference on him.
Cheaters never prosper. So the 20 points a season high against Waukesha this year. Now they're in big trouble. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to play. The Silver Eagle defense needing to hold strong.
I think if Monona Grove ends up winning this game, they should get one more home game, don't you think, Steve?
Oh, wouldn't that be sweet?
Against whoever.
Whoever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
My God, what a game this has been.
Yes. Monona Grove showing just a heck of a lot of heart here in this fourth quarter.
Resilience. They could have been hanging their heads when they were down 17-6 and came back to take the lead now. All right, Shukart will kick off. I dare say it won't be a deep kick. Ooh, getting chilly now.
Getting chilly, are you kidding?
Oh, ball falls off the tee. Wow. Wow, what a finish this has been.
Well, and it's not over. There's still 2 minutes to play.
And Waukesha shown they can throw the ball a little bit.
Waukesha still with one timeout left.
What is the Waukesha quarterback passing tonight?
It's actually been pretty effective. I got Krausert at 8 for 12.
Yeah, not bad.
Much better than his 43% completion percentage coming into this game.
Well, we said we needed a hero. Why not Brock Offerdahl? He's been everywhere doing everything all season. Line drive kick. Picked up about the 25 across the 30.
Oh, I don't know who got him. Let's take a look. See if we can figure it out.
Was that?
That was O'Donnell, number 8, Joel O'Donnell. Boy, he really hammered him to the ground, too.
So, the Crusaders will take over the ball on the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, a minute 52 to play.
All right, so Monona should rush 4 and keep everybody else back in coverage.
Lots of DBs out there. The handoff into the line. I think this is Garza across the 40.
That's fine by me. Let him hand off a couple more times.
Only one timeout left for the Crusaders. Minute 40 and the clock's still running.
For what it's worth, that should put Garza right at about 1,000 yards for the season.
He gets out to the 40-yard line. Now Krausert to throw. Tipped and incomplete.
Oh, out of break. The receiver was open.
3rd and 5 with a minute and a half left. This place is going to go nuts if the Silver Eagles hold on.
All right. You rush 4. Everybody else drops back into coverage. The linebackers should just drop back to the sticks.
All right, Krausert out of the shotgun. He's got Garza behind him. Wideouts all over.
Slot guy's got plenty of room. He could hit him easily.
Steady slings out a short one, out of bounds. This is to 87, the tight end, Mike Schmidt, Hall of Fame third baseman.
Pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Only 4 seconds off the clock. 1st and 10 out to the 46-yard line. Minute 26 to play. Oh, we need somebody on the defense to step up now.
Monona Grove is 1 sack away from winning this game. If they can get a sack on the quarterback, they'll be hard-pressed to have enough time to get the ball down the field.
They hand off to Garza to the line.
Thank you.
And he maybe got a yard out of it. I don't understand the call on that
coaching
one.
staff. And then now, are they going to use their last time out?
Oh, and now Garza getting up slowly. Wow. Garza's hurt, and they hustle up to the line right away. 2nd and 9.
Garza's not going to be doing anything on this play.
Just over a minute to play.
There's their sack. Stinson,
no, he gets the throw away. Just in time, it'll bring...
They're going to call grounding. It's going to cost them a down and the sack.
That'll bring up 4th down.
It stops the clock, but that is huge.
Zach Stinson putting the pressure on. 59 seconds left in the game, Bob.
Oh,
my. Get this ball after the penalty.
So Stinson was sack number 16 of the year.
Wow.
Intentional grounding on the
So that brings it back.
And the grounding call.
Back to the 35-yard line. They've got to get to the MG 44, so that's 21 yards. 3rd and 21, they didn't lose it down on that one.
Well, that's supposed to cost you a down.
3rd and 21.
They lost it down on that. It was 2nd down on that last play.
Okay.
Tipped. Ball in the air.
Complete.
Who got that one? Jake Decora, I think, got his hands on that one.
Sir. So that brings up 4th down, the last play.
This is it.
Bob, biggest play of the season. The ball on the 35-yard line. They've got to get to the Monona Grove 44. It is 4th and 21 against a team that does not throw the ball well.
Linebackers should be back at 10 yards. They should drop back 10 yards.
Krausert, chase now. Throws it deep, loops it up deep. This could be picked. Tipped and battle. No, it's intercepted. It's intercepted. Powers tipped the ball into the hands of Zinger. Derek Zinger the right time. And the season tail end for the Waukesha Catholic Memorial Crusaders.
The Crusaders got a timeout left, but that's not going to get it done. So Monona Grove will go to the 4th round of the playoffs, the semifinals next week. How about a home game, Steve?
They trailed it. They trailed it at the start early in this quarter, Garza scored on the first play of the fourth quarter to put the Crusaders up 17-6. The Silver Eagles came back with 2 scores, and now the big defensive turnover. Powers tipped that pass, and Zinger intercepted it. And now it's just a matter of kneeling down and eating up 46 seconds here, Bob.
Yeah, they only have the one timeout.
The fans on the Waukesha side starting to file out already. Only their second loss of the season, but the first time they've given up 3 touchdowns in a game. Monona Grove, incredible resiliency to come back and win this one. Boy, going into the locker room at halftime, Bob, I was feeling pretty skeptical that the Silver Eagles could do it, but Tyler Blang and company managed to come back and really controlled this fourth quarter. Like I said, Garza scored on the first play of the quarter, but since then it's been all MG.
It really has, and it's been the passing game, not the running game, that has made the difference in this football game for Monona.
Well, we're 40 seconds away from the celebration starting here in Monona. Tyler Blang kneels down on second down. And there'll be one more of those.
No, there's a flag down, Steve.
Oh, man.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
Who's that going to go against? They're talking to Monona, so it looks like it's going to go against... that's right, the Crusaders.
Yeah, it does stop the clock. I wonder how soon they started after they reset the ball.
9th penalty of the game.
And those penalties have been huge. They've hurt Waukesha a couple times.
Yeah, it's just been too many penalties for Waukesha to overcome.
38 seconds left on the clock. Second down for the Silver Eagles, and Tyler Blang will take the snap and kneel down.
Yeah, the students coming down, I think they're probably going to try to take the field. Let's see what happens.
All right, we've just got to kneel down once more here, and this baby's over.
I don't know if they're going to have to do that, Steve.
An improbable turnaround here. I thought the Silver Eagles were in a deep, deep hole when they went down 17-6, but this team never gave up. The defense held strong, and they're up 20-17 with just 18 seconds left on this clock. They'll come out of the huddle for the last time tonight and look ahead to either Mount Horeb Barneville or La Crosse Logan.
Well, and I was saying, that it would have been a great time for Monona Grove to have a possession passing game, and they showed it in the fourth quarter. All those out passes to Mitch Bernardi and Jackson Riley, those babies made the difference, Steve. They got the ball down the field. They didn't need the big strike. They just needed to get first downs, and that's what they did. And let's not forget the pass that Brock Offerdahl came up with to give them the lead with 2 minutes to play.
So the Silver Eagles will go to level 4 playoffs, the semifinals before Camp Randall. After defeating the Catholic Memorial Crusaders 20-17, 2 touchdowns for Torrin Young, but the game winner by Brock Offerdahl, tonight's player of the game. Bob, this has been a treat. If I don't do another game, this would be a good one to go out on. All right, thank you very much for watching us this season. Steve Martelli with Bob Short. This has been Monona Grove Creative Video. Andy Hagan, thanks for tolerating us for all this.
Yeah, and see what you can do, Andy, about getting us another home game, would you?
I'd like to watch one at Camp Randall. All right, thanks. Good night, everybody. It's been a fun season.